Rare photos of Yasmine Bleeth have started making the rounds again, and for many fans, the reaction is instant. The moment her name comes up, a flood of memories follows. She was one of those faces that felt everywhere at one point, and for a lot of people, she came to represent a whole era of TV glamour and public fascination. But because she later stepped away from the spotlight, every Rare image now feels even more powerful. Stay with me till the end, because this then and now story is about more than appearance. It is about memory, change, and what happens when a star chooses a quieter life. Back then, Yasmine Bleeth had a look people did not forget easily. She was often seen as one of the most recognizable beauty figures on television. Her smile, her hair, and the bright energy she brought to the screen made her stand out right away. She had that kind of appeal that seemed effortless. Fans remember her as someone who looked glamorous without trying too hard, and that image stayed locked in people's minds. Earlier photos still carry that effect. There is a youthful spark in them, a kind of easy charm that feels tied to the time when she was at the center of attention. For many viewers, seeing those old images again is like opening a memory they had not visited in years. It all comes back very fast. The Rare photos showing up now are getting so much attention because she has been away from the public eye for a long time. That makes every newer image feel bigger than it might for someone who appears in public all the time. Fans are naturally curious. They want to know how she looks, how she is doing, and whether they can still see the same person they remember. The answer, for many, is yes, but in a very different way. She looks older, of course, and the polished TV image of the past has softened. But many people say they still recognize her right away. They see traces of the same smile, the same warmth, and the same familiar face, just shaped by time and a more private life. That is often what makes these Rare photo moments so emotional. Then versus now, the biggest shift may be from public fantasy to private reality. Earlier, she was seen through the bright lens of fame. Everything looked bigger, shinier, and more dramatic. Now, the newer photos feel more human. They show someone who seems far removed from the non-stop attention that once followed her. For some fans, that contrast is surprising. For others, it feels touching. There is something honest about seeing a star outside the old image people held onto for so long. It reminds us that public beauty is only one chapter of a life. Time moves on, people change, and not everyone wants to stay in the spotlight forever. In Yasmine Bleeth's case, that distance from fame may be exactly why people respond with such strong emotion when Rare photos appear again. So yes, Rare photos of Yasmine Bleeth resurfacing have sparked a strong reaction, but the real reason is simple. Then, she was one of the most talked about faces on television. Now, she appears only in brief, rare glimpses, and that makes every photo feel meaningful. The image has changed, but the memory is still strong. Tell me what you remember most about Yasmine Bleeth in the comments, and do not forget to like this video, share it, and subscribe for more then and now stories that bring back unforgettable stars.